The rivalry between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney just took a heated turn, as Bill Haney, Devin's father, issued a bold ultimatum. Bill has given Ryan a strict 48-hour window to enroll in VADA drug testing if he's serious about a rematch. Ryan, who has been vocal about his interest in another showdown, now faces a decision that could either move the rematch forward or create further tension between the two camps. Fans are on edge, wondering if Ryan will meet the deadline or stand his ground against these demands. This ultimatum isn't just about drug testing, it's a power play. Bill Haney is putting Ryan to the test, both inside and outside the ring. The next 48 hours could determine whether we see these two fighters face off again, or if this challenge will add to the growing friction between them. Will Ryan buckle under pressure, or will he choose a different path, knowing he holds significant influence in the boxing world? The countdown has begun, and all eyes are on Ryan Garcia to see what his next move will be. Bill Haney has set a 48-hour deadline for Ryan Garcia to enroll in VADA drug testing if he wants to go ahead with a rematch against Devin Haney. This came after Ryan gave an interview over the weekend at a shoe store, where he mentioned that he was already in training, preparing for a potential rematch with Devin. However, this 48-hour deadline presents a challenge. If Ryan agrees to it, it might look like he's giving in to Bill and Devin's terms, which could set a precedent for more demands in the future. It's a risky move for Ryan because if he gives even a little, Bill and Devin could use this to gain more control over the situation. Ryan, in the past, criticized Devin after their fight on April 20th in Brooklyn, New York. He claimed that Devin was heavier than him during the match and made it clear that in a rematch, he would come out victorious once and for all. But now, with Bill Haney pushing for the drug testing enrollment within 48 hours, Ryan could face even more hurdles in getting the fight arranged if he agrees to this first demand. The worry is that Bill and Devin will want to be the ones calling the shots, despite Devin losing in their previous fight. Ryan, with a strong record of 24 wins and 1 loss, doesn't want to agree to a long list of conditions just to secure a rematch against someone he already defeated. Bill Haney took to Instagram to respond to Ryan's interest in the rematch. He urged Ryan and his team to sign up for the drug testing program within 48 hours if they are serious about fighting again. Bill also hinted that if Ryan doesn't take this step, it might show that he's not as eager for the fight as he claims. He pointed out that Ryan had mentioned his name during the shoe store interview, and now Bill is stepping up to challenge him. Bill emphasized that Devin is already enrolled in the drug testing program, ready to fight whoever comes next. He turned the pressure on Ryan, telling him that the next move is in his hands and that he needs to make a decision. Bill used a saying from East Oakland to drive the point home, telling Ryan, "Barbecue or mildew," meaning it's time to take action or face the consequences. Bill seems energized by the thought of how great a rematch between Devin and Ryan could be. However, what Bill may not realize is that Devin is in a weaker position right now. Devin needs Ryan more than Ryan needs him, as Ryan has a massive fan base with 12 million followers on Instagram and can make big money fighting almost anyone. In fact, Gervonta Davis might be interested in a fight with Ryan in 2025, which means Ryan has plenty of options beyond Devin. Bill continued to push his message by suggesting that Ryan might not show up for the fight. He questioned whether Ryan was scared and speculated if Ryan had taken performance-enhancing drugs in the past. Bill finished by once again calling Ryan out, reminding him that he has 48 hours to make a decision and prove that he's ready for the rematch. Bill's challenge has put the pressure on Ryan, but with so many opportunities ahead, Ryan might not feel the need to jump through all these hoops just to fight Devin again. Ryan Garcia is in a delicate situation. On one hand, he wants a rematch with Devin Haney to prove that his previous victory wasn't a fluke and that he is the superior fighter. On the other hand, agreeing to Bill Haney's terms within 48 hours could make him appear as if he's bending to unnecessary demands. This might put him in a vulnerable position, where more terms could be imposed, giving Devin and his camp more leverage. If Ryan gives in now, he may face escalating conditions that could tip the balance of control in Devin's favor, even though Ryan won their last fight. Bill Haney's public challenge on Instagram wasn't just about the 48-hour drug testing enrollment. It was a strategic move to put Ryan under pressure and test his willingness to follow through on his rematch interest. By calling Ryan out in a public space, Bill is hoping to shift the narrative in their favor, making it seem like Ryan is the one who needs to prove his commitment to the fight. Bill's use of bold language, like barbecue or mildew, reflects his confidence and the sense of urgency he's trying to instill. He's attempting to turn the tables, implying that Ryan is the one who needs to step up, when in reality, Ryan has more options and popularity. What makes this situation even more complex is Ryan Garcia's massive following. With 12 million Instagram followers, Ryan has built a strong fan base that goes beyond just boxing. This gives him significant power and influence when it comes to choosing his fights. He's not in a position where he has to fight Devin again to maintain his status or grow his career. In fact, other big-name fighters, like Gervonta Davis, are potentially lining up for a match with him in the near future. This means Ryan can be selective about his next move, and agreeing to a rematch with Devin Haney, especially under strict conditions, may not be his best option. However, Ryan also has to consider the optics. If he ignores Bill's 48-hour challenge, some may perceive it as a sign that he's avoiding the rematch or that he's not serious about following through. Bill Haney's strategy seems to be designed to paint Ryan in this light, pushing him into a corner where he either agrees to their demands or risks looking like he's backing out. But with Ryan's star power and influence, he might choose to call Bill's bluff and explore other opportunities, knowing that he holds the cards in terms of popularity and potential future fights. In the end, Ryan Garcia is in a strong position. While Bill Haney's 48-hour ultimatum might be a clever tactic to apply pressure, Ryan doesn't need to rush into a decision that could ultimately benefit Devin more than himself. With his broad fanbase, marketability, and potential high-profile fights with other contenders, Bill finished by once again calling Ryan out, reminding him that he has 48 hours to make a decision and prove that he's ready for the rematch. Bill's challenge has put the pressure on Ryan, but with so many opportunities ahead, Ryan might not feel the need to jump through all these hoops just to fight Devin again. Ryan Garcia is in a delicate situation. On one hand, he wants a rematch with Devin Haney to prove that his previous victory wasn't a fluke and that he is the superior fighter. On the other hand, agreeing to Bill Haney's terms within 48 hours could make him appear as if he's bending to unnecessary demands. Ryan has the luxury of choosing his path carefully. Agreeing to the demands now might lead to more concessions later, and Ryan must weigh whether this rematch with Devin is worth the hurdles being placed before him. Ultimately, this situation is about power dynamics. Bill and Devin are trying to regain control, but Ryan holds the upper hand, both in terms of popularity and options. If Ryan chooses to stand firm and not give in to the pressure, it's likely that Bill and Devin will have to adjust their approach. Whatever decision Ryan makes, he needs to ensure it aligns with his long-term career goals and doesn't give away too much control to his opponents, especially when he doesn't need to. The ball is now in Ryan's court, and how he responds could shape the future of his career.